going on in the game. Who gives a fuck? Let me tell you about my mouse. But in a moment, actually, I'm gonna tell you what's going on in the game. So last time I said I kind of fucked up, and it turns out that the game is linear instead of non-linear. This mission in particular is linear, so I was in the wrong spot for the beacon to appear. I gotta go up there, as I remember. So let's try. And in the meantime, last time I mentioned that I had trouble with my keyboard.
Stay where you are.
Yes, no. How about no? But how about no though? 125 should be plenty. Yes, so last time I said I had trouble with my keyboard. And also during that I mentioned that I had trouble with my mouse. Everything's broke, just everything's broken. Welcome to my life. Nothing's working as it should. Oh, that's how we're gonna go there. Yes. So what was up? Would you like to cooperate? No? Shit. I'm gonna have to figure out a way. This door was closed. Where's the dude? And again. And again. Murder. Oh yes, it's sparking. That's why yeah. It's sparking, so it's broken. Yes, so I mentioned that my mouse is broken. Well, I mentioned it malfunctions. I want fuck. Anyway. Through here, through there. Let's look around, maybe we'll find a solution. Up there? I don't know. Let's see, let's try. Trying to find ourselves a way. Up. Up would be a good start. Right. Oh! Where did they come from? That's surprising for me. Checkpoint here, because I could get back here. Do they just respawn them preemptively? There's not even a lift up there anymore. Fuck, man. Dude, I might have screwed myself up. I'm sure not. There must be a way back. Come on now. Get your thoughts together. I was moving my mouse around and I noticed that it's getting a little bit of hiccups here and there. So, what's the issue? Is it the surface that I'm using the mouse on? Or is it the mouse that I'm using? Which one is it? Well, first off, I got some cleaning stuff and tried to clean the surface a little bit. And it didn't really yield any results. So that was troubling. That was troubling because I cleaned it hard, cleaned the desk hard, and it wasn't working properly. And it was working properly before. So did the mouse actually broke after all this time? Possibly. So eventually, well, there's just a door here. There's just a door here. Good. 5 minutes straight into the trash. It's staying in. It's fine. It's content. I mean, I started to talk. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Yes. Oh. No. Oh. This dude didn't even notice. It's fine. Oh. Oh. Yes, just a moment ago, a dude fell from up there. Somewhere up there. You could hear him yelling. This guy wanted to apprehend me. This guy didn't even notice. And that guy decided it's so important to stop Jedi that he'll just fling himself to his death. So I gotta go up. I'll go up. That should work. Hello. This shotgun weapon is kind of troubling when it comes to reflecting shots, because it's not really reflecting. How annoying. Yes. So, finally I got some time to clean the mouse. I took it apart, and since it's actually sort of a gaming mouse that I mentioned, since it actually has software to do gaming things with it. Well, should I actually go down? Because there are areas there I'm not gonna be able to go back to. I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, so let's not fall, and if so, let's not fail completely. No, it's fucked. No, it's fine. I'll go through the door. It's fine. Trust me. Trust the force. So use some platitudes. Anyway, I took the mouse apart. As I mentioned, it's important. It was important to me to try to find some way of knowing that I'm not gonna break it if I don't take it apart. Because there's gonna be hooks, so I wanted some schematics, instructions, something, anything. Good. Some schematics, something like that, to go along with my repair process. What I found is that my mouse has a gaming software, which wasn't really what I wanted, but well, I got to taking it apart. So of course, under the plastic bits.
On the power generator, so we can disable those turbo lasers.
Yeah. Those bits that let your mouse slide well. There was a screw under that, and like I mentioned, taking those off usually results in the glue not not as sticky as it was before. Annoying to say the least. That's not what I wanted. Annoying to say the least, right? Because it's gonna keep falling off. But this one is a big one, like not just a spot in every corner that has less glue. And oh, Jedi, where? Oh, there. Hello, General Kenobi. Hello there. It's completely not how you should fight with fast style. And I want my saber stuff already. Good. So, what's here? Possibly. Oh yeah, I guess this is... Oh wow, you've heard him. I guess this is an intended way. Yeah, just as career. It's like, you must... This is clearly floating, right? It's essentially a plane. It's essentially a plane. Like an airplane. I guess there is no nothing down there and no way up from down there. So let's not jump down there. So, no, it must have been a scurry. It's a plane, and it must have been built piece by piece. It's on a gas giant, so it's not like there is a native fauna or flora to infect this place. So it must have been cross-contaminated from somewhere. Like, your ship must have had something on it that brought it over, and it stayed and bred.
You're doing great, Jaden.
Ah, shit. Well, I wanted... It was flashing green. The door indicated that it was open, but it wasn't open, so I wanted to activate it, to open it, but there was a beak. That disables the turbo lasers. Look.
Get to the command center
one
next,
hit.
Jaden. That's the last target.
We've been there already. To my save of time. What am I saying even? Yes. Anyway, took my mouse apart. Turns out that it has quite a bit of shit inside. Which is to say, it has two motherboards. Well, oh, did he die or did he get teleported somewhere? Guess the former. It works to my advantage. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, it had two motherboards. Yes. So, one was on top of the dome, right, and the other was screwed to the bottom part of the shell. It's fine. What wasn't fine is that cables connecting both together were pretty stiff. So, you know, manipulation of it could result in potential damage. So, I was trying to avoid it. I was trying to be careful, and it's fine. I cleaned all the shit. I cleaned everything. I cleaned all the shit. Kind of left the mouse wheel sort of not always registering the third mouse button click, which is underneath the mouse roll. Oh, now there's a Jedi here.
Who are you?
How weird. I am gonna defeat you without using force speed. Hopefully. Jeez, hopefully. Doing poorly already.
Come
Shit.
get me, Jedi.
Okay. Fantastic. I did so well. I'm glowing because of the heat the lightsaber transferred onto me. I'm cut apart. It's fine. My face is not important. What's important is the mission. Yeah. So yeah, the beacon is back here, like I mentioned. Fantastic. Let's do it. And I was saying that... Oh yeah, I could go through the pipe to the secret area on top of the command center, but fuck it. I mean, I pointed it out. I know how to get there.
A number of troops are making their way to the storage tanks to sabotage them. Stop them, or this mission will be for nothing.
Roger that, General.
More bombs. Sick. And I'm already gotten down here. Was brought down here, more like. That would be more grammatically correct. There's an invisible dude there. Maybe you can see him. Should be able to. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's not the point. So I cleaned the mouse, I cleaned the diode, I cleaned the little prism inside. The part that, you know, bounces the light from the diode onto the ground. You should know how optical mouse work. Or mice. Doesn't matter. I was talking about the invisible dude. Doesn't matter if he falls down or not. He's not an officer, even though he looks important. So even if you... Well, if the officer is important, he's gonna stay in place so that the key is not lost. Right? We've been over this. I've been over this. Don't use lightning, it's a bad force power. Look how useful it is. Fucking hell, man. Be a good Jedi. The bomb got tired. Anyway, the noise the bomb is making is more of a stealing data variety of noise. More like computer noise. This is better than force push. Generally. There we go. I cleaned the mouse. And put it together, of course. And tried to use it again, and it was still faulty. The connection was still bad, or something. So I'm thinking, that's pretty fucking bad. Either it's actually damaged internally, as in components, or I didn't clean it well enough, or I didn't clean the disk well enough. Shit. Should be able to jump, of course. Good. Was nervous about that, because it is a gap, and I'm actually more used
You're
to
doing great, Jaden.
tier 3 of jump force jump. Yes, so I was worried that it might actually gotten damage internally. So there was one last thing to try to troubleshoot it using a mouse pad. Right? I actually do have a bunch of mouse pads, but they're mostly completely not gamer mouse pads. Nothing fancy on them, nothing amazing surface designed specially for smooth gaming. So looking at them totally ruins the style of my desk. And if you flip them around, they've got the slick side on the bottom, so they wouldn't really grab the desk much. So I remembered I had a mousepad from World of Warcraft. Now, I'm not sure, I might have mentioned it before, that I have a mouse from World of Warcraft, official licensed product that I got. Essentially one. Anyway. But after I was very glad, I was so happy. That mouse, I'm gonna tell that story again. Hopefully it's not gonna take long. I was so happy about that mouse pad. It was big. It had a nice artwork. It was about gaming. It was about gaming. Yes, going back to the detonating. Yes, return to the ship. Good. I was worrying. I'm still missing one. I just came here to kill people because the game is good and I want to play it. Not because I'm a murderer. I'll let someone live. Are we having Are we having another issue? Shit. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Challenge. Perfect. Went well. So I was happy about using that mouse, and I wasn't using it because my previous desk was small and it would stick out, and also the radiant heat from the tower could melt the foam or rubber underneath like it did to my other World of Warcraft mouse pads that were smaller and from China.
Troops to defend the platform. Thanks to you, the Remnant isn't going to be supplying the disciples of Ragnos anytime soon.
Well, hopefully Colt can, like, deal with the situation.
Jaden, I'm not sure if Luke's discovered anything on Dagobah, but I found out that Rosh has been captured. I tried to find out where they've taken him, but those blasted Sith cultists are covering their tracks pretty well.
Again covering the tracks. Captured crime lord. That's pretty weird. So, isn't Coruscant like a city planet that hardly has any vegetation? Look at this. Does this look like a city planet? It looks like magma planet. It looks like a proto-planet that's still molten, or at least not cooled down. This is weird. So yeah, we have received anonymous information that a large number of assassin droids have flooded the black market recently. These droids have been banned for a number of years, and no public companies produce them. Lanik Rakto, a small-time crime lord. Small-time crime lord? Like, a little king? On Coruscant. Also, it's spelled Coruscant, and for some reason the canon pronunciation is Coruscant, so... Haven't I been over this? Is suspected to be manufacturing these new droids. Capture Rakto so that we may determine where his factory is. Sure.
Hey, Jaden, you should be able to handle this no problem. Small-time thugs like Rakto are usually very intimidated by the sight of a lightsaber.
Kyle, you seem to be tilted forwards and not really looking at the camera. Why have you done this? So I had 2 mouse pads from Chinese World of Warcraft, which is regular World of Warcraft, but what should I? We'll have 2 more. Should start investing into grip because it's a fun force power, but also let's get force protection because it's important. Yes, I'm gonna stick with that choice. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So 2 mousepads from World of Warcraft, and I remember one melting over the radiant heat from my arm and from the PC right underneath it. This is clever. Look, first he's not there actually. Oh.
Did you think you could just barge in here and take me into custody, Jedi?
I remember a game hanging up on this moment too. Kind of nerve-wracking still. So, in case you don't know, if you're a speedrunner, you can get yourself some running speed, jump around over there, I think, and then over there, and then be over there already. That's where the mission ends, right up there, actually. Oh yeah, I should have taken the electromagnetic gun again. I don't really need the sniper rifle, anyway. Make do, make do. Two Chinese, two World of Warcraft mouse pads. Oh shit! Invisible walls. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. So the scene of the mousepad was fine. The size was small, so it did fit on my desk, considering the limitations I had. And not jumping on the platform again. Good enough. Fine. Perfect. Another. Almost at the top ledge. Almost at the top kick. What? Oh, see, I don't know if you know. If you... well, surely you don't. During the installation, there's a character that has a screenshot taken right here. Right here. Now, you can easily pinpoint the locations of the screenshots taken from the installation during, like, on the splash screens during the installation, but this one was wanted anyway. Fuck it, just fuck it. I wanted to show it. Fuck it. That's the solution. That's the reason. And you better well learn to love it. Look, it's a big moon, man. And how? Why does it have a halo? Just don't question it. It's artistic liberty. Don't question it. Oh. Can I get there? I can't get there well enough with my lightning. Right. Better wrap it up. 2 mouse pads of World of Warcraft. Oh, there's the robot. There's gonna be a robot here. The other way? Not yet? Oh, great. Perfect. Scratch that. Never mind that. Oh, there it is. There it goes. And you can damage it only when the shield is not up. Fortunately, it's easy enough with a lightsaber, I guess. Why am I having a performance issue? It's 2000 and I'm not gonna say what. The game is dated well enough to have a PC. My PC is well over, it's well over the specs. Secret area. 1 shield, good enough. Well over the required minimum and maximum specs. For this. Wow. Fuck. I damaged myself. I'm probably gonna damage myself here too. Maybe do a bear roll.
Die, Jedi.
No. Why even swing? You can just swing first because I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna. Well, I just swung. Scratch that again. Ruined your own joke. It's fine. You got the joke. I'm sure you're smart people. You got the joke. Even the bots got the joke. What am I facing here? There's a robot here somewhere again, or a threat? Oh, yeah, there it is. The grenade dude. This time with a rifle and a death wish. So yeah, one melted, so I threw it away, of course, because it's melted, it's broken now. But the other was melting too. I was hoping to avoid that issue, but I didn't really pinpoint the problem. So it melted too. But since it was a gift from someone, I wanted to keep it as much as I could. And it's in terrible state. It's in terrible state, man. I'm gonna... well, collect your thoughts. So, I'm gonna finish that story, the story of mouse pads, next time. Let's wrap up the mouse issue. So since I couldn't use any fancy mouse pads, and I couldn't find a spare one that I thought I had from the Chinese World of Warcraft one, I ended up taking some trash ones that I did have, flipping it around to not have ugly pictures up, and trying my mouse on that. And even though the mousepad is still walking on me, that's why you might notice I'm doing weird motions when turning around. Even though the mousepad is still walking on me, because it's flipped upside down, and the grippy pad is up now. It does work consistently. So fortunately, It was an issue with the desk, not with the mouse. The mouse is fine.
Free target.
Like mentioned before, it's semi-gaming, semi-fancy, so I'm happy that it's working alright. As you should. Can't you be happy with my happiness? Why can't you be happy for me? Right, so talking about happy, that'll be this for now. Trying desperately to keep it short. That'll be this for now. This is how the mouse story ends. I'm gonna talk about the mouse pads again next time. And till then, how about you engage with me and give me a subscription, because I'm a small channel still and YouTube's doing dumb shit. Fortunately, DTube is doing smart shit, so you on DTube, again, shoutouts. Doing it for you, really. There are actual people doing it, I think. Hopefully they're not bots. See you next time then. See you next time.